Hello students, myself Sheetal Sawan. I am lecturer at Ravin Patil College of Diploma Engineering and Technology. So today, let's continue with chapter number 1, that is the introduction to measurement of subject name Mechanical Engineering Measurement. Learning outcomes. After completion of this video, student will be able to understand measurement of error, classification of errors and the classification of transducer. Now let's see what are the measurements of error. So error is nothing but error is a difference between observed value and the true value. So for example, if we are calculating, if we are finding some value, that value that we are comparing with the true value means the difference, we are taking difference between the true and actual calculated value. So that is nothing but the error. So error are classified as follows. So here you can see there are main three types of error. First one is the human error, second is the systematic error, and third is the random error. Now human error, it is the error due to the mistake of human beings. Then the systematic error is the error due to the friction, and the random error, that is non-assignable causes. Now human error are classified into again two types. The first one is the operational error and the personal error. So operational error is the error with the instrument or if misalignment etc. And the personal error is due to the individual variation and the lack of experience. Then the systematic error are again classified into two types. The first one, instrumental error and the environmental error. So instrumental error is due to the error in the instrument or improper calibration, misuse, etc. And the environmental error is due to the uh, variation in the atmospheric conditions. Now let's see in detail the classification of errors. So the human error are two types, operational and the personal error. So operational error, these type of error due to the poor operational techniques or thermometer will not read accurately if the sensitive portion is not properly installed. Okay, then the personal error is error due to the lack of experience. The second is the systematic error. So systematic error are the errors associated with the fault in the equipment or in the design of experiment. So these type of error are due to the friction. Now the types are instrumental error and environmental error. So instrumental error are the error due to the improper selection and the poor maintenance of the instrument. The fault in construction of an instrument, and the assembly error resulting from incorrect fitting of parts, then mechanical friction, wear, backlash, etc. Then the environmental error. So it is a type of systematic error. So instrumental reading are largely affected due to the change in surroundings such as the temperature change, pressure change, change in humidity. The next is the random error. So by taking all care, still we cannot reach towards the true value and the error exists for unknown reason. So this is called as the random error. The next point is the transducer. So transducer is the sensing element which sends the measurement or the input given to measurement system. So in short, these transducer are nothing but which convert the mechanical energy into electrical signal. So there are two types of transducer. One is the mechanical, another is electrical. So mechanical transducer are those, they are again classified into elastic, thermal and hydropneumatic. Whereas electric transducer are the passive and active. Again passive transducer are classified into resistance, capacitive, inductive, voltage and current. And active transducer are thermocouple, photovoltaic, piezoelectric, peak. Now this what is mechanical? So when one form of energy is converted into the mechanical energy, so it is mechanical transducer. So in that elastic, the example is the spring or the Bourdon tube. Then in thermal, the examples are thermometer, bimetallic thermometer, and hydropneumatic examples are hydrometer, venturi, and orifice plate. Whereas an active and passive. So what is active transducer? So this is the type of electric transducer. So active and passive. So first one is the passive. They require external source of power for conversion. whereas in active they do not require any external source for the conversion. So the passive transducer are the resistance. Examples is RTD, thermistor, capacitor transducer, liquid level measurement, microphone, etc. Inductive transducer are the LVDT, linear variable differential transformer, voltage and current. So examples are photoemissive cell. In active transducer, thermocouple, photovoltaic, piezoelectric peak. So these are the different examples. So for this, it is not required any external source or any external energy to convert one form of into another form. So it is active transducer. So this is all about the classification of transducer with example. The next is the difference between primary and secondary transducer. So the primary transducer, it is the first element in the measurement system, whereas secondary transducer, it is the second or intermediate element in the measurement system. The primary transducer, it is in the direct contact with the measurement or the unknown quantity, whereas secondary transducer, it is not in direct contact with the measurement or unknown quantity. The output of primary transducer is given to secondary transducer, means working of secondary transducer depends upon primary transducer. Output of secondary transducer is not given to primary transducer, means working of primary transducer does not depend upon secondary transducer. In most of the measurement system, mechanical device acts as a primary transducer. In most of measurement system, electrical device acts as a secondary transducer. So the examples are Bourdon tube acts as a primary transducer. So it sends the pressure and convert it into the displacement of a free end. Now the examples in the secondary transducer, LVDT acts as a secondary transducer. Core of the LVDT moves by the displacement of a free end of Bourdon tube, which produced an output voltage proportional to displacement, which in turn is proportional to pressure. Let's see the difference between active and passive transducer. So the active transducer, it operates under the energy conversion principle, whereas the passive transducer, it operates under the energy controlling principle. Now the active transducer, they do not need any external energy source for operation, and in passive transducer it requires external energy source for operation. Then it develop their own voltage or current. Passive transducer derive the required power for energy conversion from an external power source. Then in active transducer, energy required is absorbed from the physical quantity being measured. Whereas in passive transducer, it may absorb a little energy from the process variable being measured. Then in active transducer, it generates equivalent output signal without energizing source, and in passive transducer it measured it's converted into a passive parameter such as the resistance, inductance, capacitance, which need external energy source so as to get equivalent electrical signal. In active transducer, these are the different examples: thermoelectric transducer, piezoelectric pickup, then the photovoltaic cell. Whereas in passive transducer, the resistive transducer, inductive transducer, capacitive transducer, resistance thermometer, thermistor, photometric device, photoemissive cell, etc. Thank you.